So my name's Erin, and
I'm Gabby,
and we're gonna be doing our Get Ready With Me.
This, I guess we could label this like our everyday makeup, summer makeup. This makeup is like probably more than we'd wear like on our average day because we're usually going to the pool, the beach, we're out in the sun, so we're probably not gonna put as much time into our makeup. But I think for a day like today, you know, we went out to breakfast, we're probably gonna go shop around a little bit. Something like this is totally realistic for us.
Yeah, so let's just jump right in.
Yeah. Out of the original one, and this is scented with lavender.
Alright, and I'm gonna be using the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. I just got it the other day. Still don't really know how I feel about it.
Sorry, I forgot my tinted moisturizer, but I will have it in the next video. It's actually really good. It's the first tinted moisturizer I really tried. So
I'm gonna go in again with the MAC Pepper and Pine.
Just what scent is yours?
Original.
Drown it. Oh.
So we are using the Dior BB Cream. It's good.
You've been using it for a while.
Yeah, I'm in the shade, what shade is this? 2. So I recently bought the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but it's too dark. So I mix it with a little bit of the Tarte, what is this called? Shape Tape. In the shade Fair Beige. In the NARS I'm in Macadamia. But definitely should have gone the lighter shade. So just a little under the eye.
So I actually need to conceal as well, but before I do that, recently I started using, we just recently got back from traveling, so all my stuff's in like travel containers. So we got this stuff for free. We went to like one of those like girls' night in like promotional things, and it's called Model's Own Bronze Sculpt. So I kind of just like rub it all over and just give myself a glow. Especially now that I have a bit of a tan, it's like, it works. So my Shape Tape exploded, but I still use it. Clearly, I need to get a new one. I mean, the Shape Tape, like, it's so hyped up on YouTube, and like I've been using it for a while now, and like I've enjoyed it. I just don't think it's the best out there personally, because like I like natural makeup, and I feel like this like kind of cakes under my eyes. Obviously, like, you don't want it to like settle or anything, so like maybe I could try using a primer, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna try something else soon.
So now that that's all blended, gonna go in to spot conceal.
Yeah, I gotta do a lot of that, friends.
So, but I do use this shade of the NARS for, like, as my skin tone shade to spot conceal, and that does work really well. I just do want like a brightening effect under the eye, just not super, super bright.
So Erin actually turned me on to this concealer. It's called Youngblood. The woman that created it, I think she has like skin cancer or something, so she wanted to make a line that's like really good for your skin. And as you can tell, it's not the biggest container in the world, but I've pretty much used the entirety of it. So this one I alternate between. Obviously, like, it's lighter since it's like creamy, so if I'm like going out for the night, I probably won't use this, but since it's daytime and then babysitting later, I don't want to like totally cake my face, so I'm gonna use this to spot conceal and just get rid of any discoloration.
Yes, we both use the same brush for this step.
I would highly recommend this. So like we both were kind of looking for a concealer brush, and we went to Sephora and we're like, oh, like what do you use? And they recommended the Pro Concealer.
It's by the Sephora brand.
Right. So it's like not as expensive. Is it as expensive as other brands?
I don't even remember how much it was, like 20.
Yeah, it's like $20. And as you can tell, the brush is like bigger.
It's angled, I guess. Yeah.
So like it's good for right here.
Getting around the nose too.
Yeah, and I mean I use it for like spots too. Sometimes I have to go into Q-tip if it's like more precise, but it works for me.
Now that I'm done with the liquids, I think I'm gonna go with my translucent powder. I've been using the Hourglass, the Veil translucent setting powder. It looks like this. I really like it. It kind of gives you like a nice glow to the skin. I personally really like glowy skin, so would not recommend this if you like matte.
Or if you're like wicked oily, right?
Yeah, definitely. I have very dry skin, so I can get away with looking more shiny and stuff throughout the day. But yeah, if you tend to have more oily skin, definitely would not. So yeah, I just take that in the cap and just swirl it around, pat it all over the face, and I'm using a. I think it's an Eco Tools.
Yeah.
So Eco Tools from Target, just their face brush. It's just a big fluffy, like light brush.
So something that we both do, I think, I don't know if you still do it, like for spot concealing, is I take the True Max powder, or like whatever powder you like. I think this one's like pretty average. So I take a Q-tip and I like get it pretty in there.
I want to.
Yeah, over here. And then I kind of like
blend it in there.
Yeah,
this trick like really helps too.
Like if you have it, like if you've picked at anything and you have like a scab or like a pimple, like you want that extra setting power because like it's the first place that's gonna show through, obviously, because it is discolored. So I would definitely recommend doing this.
Personally, I let it sit on for a little bit, and then like brush it off with a big brush. Now I'm gonna go in and contour with my Anastasia Contour Kit. I have I think it's medium. I'm gonna use the middle shade right here, and
Is that new?
no, I've had this. So now I'm gonna go in and just wipe off this powder right here from the spot concealing, just lightly.
Really being a pain in the neck.
And now I'm gonna go in with bronzer. I went a little heavy-handed with that contour. That's okay. So I go a little overboard with the bronzer, and I use 3 different bronzers.
And if you mess up.
So first I go in with the Buxom bronzer. This is the Tahiti color. I really like it. It has like a nice little like would you say it has like a sheen?
Yeah, like
really
it definitely isn't matte, but I wouldn't
really
say it's like chunky glitter. Like I hate when I can like look at somebody and like tell that they have glitter on their face.
Yeah, this one is more of like that, so I go in with a light hand.
Oh, I love that one. I see.
Like the two compared, like I don't know, that one's like more orange for
I
sure.
feel like this is supposed to be a highlighter. So like this is what she's using, and it's the same
like this one.
like kind of product as the Squirt bronzer that I used in the beginning, but she got the powder formula and I got the cream one. So it's definitely more of a glowy, like sun-kissed, more than like a darkening. Like,
it's definitely very pigmented, so like going with a light hand for sure. But then I also use the butter bronzer on top.
This one smells really good too.
This one's more matte, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it really
maybe it's like
matte.
a satiny. I don't know. It's really smooth though. This one is. Oh, maybe not.
I don't think, but that one I can't tell if it has, like, I can't see the shimmer in that one.
Yeah, this one I love, the butter bronzer. You can get this at CVS or something. It's really cheap. Where's my...
I had that, and I think I broke it.
So first...
Oh, I'm using the same bronzer as Erin was. We actually bought it together.
Cheers. Alright, so I go in with a big Morphe R2 brush for my bronzer. It's an absolutely massive brush. Yeah, I really like it. What are you using, Gabe?
Oh, sorry guys. I'm using the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick.
I recently bought this blush palette that I've really been liking, and it's the 8W Morphe blush. So it has like all these different shades, like 5 mattes and 3 shimmers that are like a blush topper, and I've really been liking that. I also going with a little Luminoso.
Yeah.
Is that what you have?
Yeah. Recently, especially like if I have some color, I also use this Milani baked blush. I like how it like gives you that sheen, and this one's in red Vino. And this one I kind of like looking sunburned sometimes. So this one's very
Oh
red.
yeah, no, I like the like a brownie type.
So like if I either like will mix them together, because like I think I heard that once, like if you add multiple shades of blush, it looks more natural.
So I'm gonna use a unapologetic shade and a little bit of the sweet and maybe a little MUA, and just on the tops of the cheekbones. So then I'll go in with the blush toppers in this palette. Usually just Babe, this one, because I feel like this might be a little too pinky and like dark for my skin tone. I'll go in with this Real Techniques setting brush.
Oh, it's the same one I have.
Yeah, we bought them together.
Right.
So then I'll just go in with a little bit of this color, hit off the excess, and just like right there, like hit it. A little more. And then this will eventually, like your highlight that I'll put on later, will eventually blend in with this right here, you know?
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
What highlighter have you been using?
This one. I need to get a new highlighter.
Okay, so
Our highlight game's weak.
yeah, very weak. Mine's purple. I just stick to like the lighter shade, like the white, maybe a touch of the light purple, because it does give like a cool effect.
It's different, yeah.
Hopefully I'll show you.
All right, so I'm gonna go in with more of the Fix Plus. Okay, so I'm using the Revlon Colorstay Mineral Finishing Powder in Brighton. Sorry. It's good for like a drugstore brand. I definitely think there's better like at Sephora or something, but it just depends if you want to pay that much money.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't looked. I really want to invest in like a Becca one.
Yeah, or like the Anastasia, the Resi one. Have you seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Oh well, it's pretty.
So okay, so a trick that I've been doing. This is an eyeshadow, also from Milani. I really like their products. It's obviously drugstore, and it's just the white shimmer. It's called Bella Chiffon, and this I love to put just on the tip of my nose, and then on this, just because I like that button effect. I also like to put this
Really high in the cheekbone.
yeah, like where I put the other highlighter, just to, I mean, the other one was more purple, so. And then the Cupid's bow, I love the Cupid's bow.
I'm going with the eyebrows next. So I've just been using a clear gel just to keep them in place and hold them all day long. So I use the NYX Control Freak.
So I also use a NYX product for my eyebrows, but mine's tinted, and it's called Tinted Brow Gel in the color Espresso. As you can tell, my eyebrows are pretty dark, even though my hair isn't necessarily a brunette shade. So I'm gonna just brush this up into my brows, as you can tell, and I just kind of brush it out with, this has no product on it, and kind of shape them how I like them, which is kind of their natural shape anyway. I do my own eyebrows. I used to get them waxed, but like it really kind of irritates my skin to get a wax. I've been just tweezing and cutting them myself and using these to
Shape them.
Yeah, that makes any sense.
So when I don't have warmer shades, I sometimes just use a bronzer. Like that works too. And I just need a mirror. Sorry.
So I'm gonna go in with the shade Limit, which is kind of, it's just more neutral than anything. And I kind of just put this where I would put a crease shade. I'm gonna go in with the shade Dust, the shimmery pink at the very end. And I'm just gonna put that on the lid.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Booty Call, just this white. It's like a bright shimmery shade. Take that on my finger and just slap it on the inner corner.
Yeah. So if I'm not using an eyeliner, I sometimes use liquid, I sometimes use pencil, depending on the occasion. I will go in with just a angle. Yeah, we both. I think we do the exact same thing. The area right above your lash line, I go in with this black shimmery called Blackheart. And her version.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in with Blackout. It's a black matte.
And for this,
just tap a little.
Just yeah. I mean, you want to make sure it has enough product on there so you don't have to keep going over a million times because like you kind of want the shape to be one fell swoop. But if you stick close to the lash line, you pretty much can't like fudge up.
Curl my lashes. This one's just like Target. I got it years ago. And then taking the Voluminous Carbon Black. One last spritz of Fix Plus.
Now, if you have anything you want to suggest to us, we'd love to hear it. Yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Okay, bye guys. Have fun.
Bye.